everyone, welcome back to DIY Beauty on Purpose. My name is Leonette, and today I am bringing you 4 Valentine's Day farmhouse very neutral decor ideas. Alright, so for this first DIY, I am going to take this fabric. This fabric was sent to me by burlapfabric.com. It has been a while now and they sent me a whole ton of it. So I still have some left over, but I'm actually going to use everything I have left for this next project. I'm going to cut it in different size strips, but really they're all about the same size, but there's no right or wrong. I just want them to be a little bit more on the rectangle shape. And they're going to be between 5 to 7 inches and then between maybe 3 and 4 inches wide. Again, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to keep cutting until I run out of fabric. Once I have all the fabric cut, I am now going to take this leftover wreath form. This was one of those wire wreaths from the Dollar Tree. I had used the other like circular forms for other projects and I had this one left over. I cut off those little parts that were sticking up and then I opened one end. What I want to create here is a heart-shaped wreath. So I am just going to bend it on the one end and then the other two ends, of course, is going to be the upper part of the heart. So we're not going to attach it yet because what I want to do is now place all the fabric. I'm going to fold them in half and then thread them right in through the fabric. Now the fabric has a very kind of like a threaded, meshy kind of texture, I guess. So I am going to just, you're going to see what I'm doing here. I'm just going to fold them and thread it through. Now this project would have not taken any more than 10 minutes. However, because this wreath form had those little things sticking out, you know, where the ones I cut off, it was getting stuck there. So it took me about 20-25 minutes, which is a little too much longer than what I like to spend, but the end result was so worth it.
Back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and
so once I had all the fabric threaded, look how cute this wreath is looking. It's time to just join the two ends and then give it that heart shape. I am going to use some wire to just wrap it around, and then I left a couple of the fabric squares out so that I can thread them after I'm done joining the two ends. That way I can hide the wire. Now this wire was a little bit, or the wreath wire was just a little bit too flimsy. I think looking back, I would have loved to have something that was less just flimsy, you know, it was so that it's not wobbly on me. So it did attach well to the wall and you're going to see it at the end. I also, one other thing that I did was every so many fabric squares, I did add some hot glue so that when it is placed on the wall, gravity would not pull all the fabric down and then you have bare spots. Does that make sense? So just every so often I would put some hot glue, that way each fabric would just kind of stay where it needed to be. I didn't do it on all squares, but I did do it on some of them. And there's the end result. How beautiful is this wreath? I love how neutral farmhouse style it is, but yet it has that romantic Valentine's Day flair.
driving is like a spiritual cleanse where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving.
My friends, I do want to remind you that I am going to have monthly printables in this year. So if you have not joined my email list, I encourage you to do so. I do have the link down in the description box. Check it out, put in your email list, and you'll be notified every time I send out free printables. I'm also going to be having monthly giveaways for the year of 2021. So for the new year or the month of January, I am going to be giving out a cordless Sure Bonder hot glue gun, which I love. It's the one that I use. You're going to see me using it here, and it's so easy to use. So all you have to do is watch and comment anything you want down in the description box to be entered, and only those that comment and watch during the month of January 2021 will be entered in the giveaway. Alright guys, so for this next DIY, I am going to take 2 of these large paint stirring sticks. I am going to cut off right where that little curved area is, and then I'm going to use 3 scrap ones that I had left over from another project, and I'm going to build a little ladder. It's going to be like a little, it could be decorative, it could be used in the kitchen for some towels, whatever it wants, or in the bathroom actually, whatever you want to use it for, but it's so easy to build. So I'm just going to, again, cut off those curved areas from the 2 large sticks, and I'm going to do the same with the smaller ones. I will have a little bit of that curve left over, but it's no big deal because we're going to cover it up using some jute twine. The jute twine that I am going to be using is from Walmart, but you can certainly use anything you have on hand if you want to recreate this. The way I'm going to attach them is I'm going to first attach them with hot glue, and then I'm going to use the jute twine to kind of crisscross it around, giving it the effect or the illusion that it is being held by the jute twine and not hot glued.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell me what you wanna do, I'll do anything.
Now that everything is put together, I am going to give everything one pretty heavy coat of rust-oleum chalk paint in the linen white, including the jute twine. I know it's kind of unusual to do so, but I wanted the second part of this DIY to really stand out, which is why I am painting over everything.
As long as I can be here with you, everything's alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are.
For the second part of this DIY, I am going to take a wreath from the Dollar Tree and I am going to tie on 4 spots, 2 on the bottom and 2 on the top. This is because I am going to cut the wreath in half and I don't want all the branches to come off of it. So I want it to stay as intact as possible.
If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love, love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.
Once I have the 2 pieces securely tied and cut, I am going to attach 2 of the ends, just like you see here, crisscrossed, and I am going to attach it, crisscrossing it several times until it's nicely secure with some jute twine from the Dollar Tree.
be up waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say that I feel that our love is real. Maybe we should hurry up and seal.
Once those top portions are securely attached in a crisscross form, I guess, I am going to now try to manipulate the rest into a heart-shaped. Now, I'm not sure if I actually conquered what I wanted to do, but I think I got it close enough. But I did have to keep moving it and pushing it. I did end up having to put some hot glue on the bottom portion and then with more jute twine attach it so that I can have as close to a heart shaped as possible. Once this was done, it was time to just hang it right off of that little ladder I created earlier. And I think this turned out so cute. It actually can be used with any other wreath form as well, so it can be used year round. But this, just for Valentine's Day, I think is so stinking cute.
Our love is real. Maybe we should hurry up and seal the deal. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love you till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better. 'Cause a love like this is rare. And I wanna take you there.
Friends, if you enjoy watching mega videos, you know, those long videos with tons of inspiration, I've got the playlist for you. I have created several of these mega videos throughout this past year for all seasons, including tons of farmhouse. So I'd love for you to check it out. I am going to have it linked both in the description box as well as at the end of the video. All right, so for this next DIY, I am going to take this empty, it's just an empty bottle of lotion. Somebody gifted me this last Christmas and it emptied out. It was wonderful and I love the shape and the color of this bottle. I cleaned the inside and I also cleaned out after I removed the sticker around it. And then I cleaned it out as you saw there with some alcohol wipes. That way it's nicely clean. Using my Cricut, I cut the phrase "above all else, love," and I also cut out a heart shape. I am going to place it right on top of the bottle.
You say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance?
To cover up the thread portion of the bottle, I'm just going to wrap it with some jute twine. That way it has a little farmhouse flair to it, but also cover the thread portion of it.
Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see.
I'm going to use these lamb's ear that I get at Walmart. I love their lamb's ear. It comes two for about $1.98 each. And it's just, I think it's just a great deal. I'm going to also use these little baby's breath that I thrifted so long ago. I have a few left over. And that'll be it for this one, guys. What an easy DIY. And it just looks so romantic, but yet with that farmhouse neutral color tones.
Beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too.
Alright, so for this next DIY, I'm going to take this piece of paneling I got at the hardware store. It was part of a larger one that I got at the scrapwood area. I've cut a few pieces off and this is one of them. I am going to give it 2 coats of rust-oleum chalk paint in the linen white.
Look out, here she comes. too bad she'll never know. Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel.
I am going to lightly distress the edges, just very lightly, and that's all that I'm going to be distressing.
Someone who makes her happy. I'm a ghost in these walls.
Alright, so now I'm going to freehand the phrase XO. Appropriate, right? For Valentine's Day. I thought about using my Cricut, but I figured I am going to freehand it because I like to challenge myself, and I know not everybody has a Cricut. Plus, I love that it looks so, that brush stroke look. And then I just signed it because one time I did a freehand something. I can't remember. And somebody said, you should always sign your pieces of art. So there you go. But look how beautiful. So simple. Such a simple project and such a beautiful little accent sign for your Valentine's Day decor. So this is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. I'd love to hear. Mine is the wreath, the heart-shaped wreath that I did in the beginning, the first one. But let me know which one is your favorite. If you're visiting for the first time, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope you consider subscribing. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I truly appreciate your time. Here is the playlist that I talked to you about earlier with all the mega videos. And don't forget, if you comment, you can be entered to win this month's giveaway. Thank you so much, guys. Have a blessed day. See you later. Bye.
But she will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else, and I will have to let her go.